Hello and welcome, my Walrus Gator hybrids battling a Velocirexipede. It's SJB here, and we are currently on losing time. Losing. But we're playing Himps today, not Chimps, so we can practice, explore different options, and have some fun doing some really crazy and wild gameplay on Mesa for you guys. First of all, the definition of a Mesa. I'm just joking. We all know it's like some sort of land thing with like a thing on top, and like it's kind of flat up there, and you're like, why is it flat? That kind of makes no sense. Should it be like weird little like rocks and stuff like that on top, especially if it get like pushed up by random geological processes? But I guess, you know what, you think, okay, maybe there's like some sort of weathering happening on this thing, and you know, all the softer rocks that got pushed up actually are, you know, kind of like weathered away, and that just leaves you with the hard rock on top of a mesa. Okay, I guess that makes a little bit more sense then, right? So here we are. This is where we're at. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure our sniper's on strong. That'll help us out for the long term here. Maybe I didn't put him on strong quick enough. Today's strategy is all about Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn is one of my top heroes. I like her a lot. I'll be honest, starting on Mesa, there's probably some better strategies that somebody else has figured out by now, but I'm kind of new. I actually have never beat Mesa on Chimps before, so this is brand new to me. It means we get to explore a little bit, kind of have some fun testing out different towers and stuff like that, and see if they're going to work for us. And I really like the Druid start. You know, if at all possible, I like doing a Druid Dart Monkey start. I kind of like to maneuver into a sniper whenever possible, because you get that infinite range nonsense going for you. Druids are nice because on these big grouped rushes here, you can still usually handle them okay-ish. Ooh, look at that, kind of lucky. And you can usually get your hero going pretty quickly if you do that, especially if you have a hero that you cannot start off the game with, like Gwendolyn. But because, again, we're playing brand new here, Black Chimps Metal is, like, not even remotely on the table, but this isn't even a real Chimps game anyways. It's a Himps, so just kind of blowing that off. Luckily for us, though, we're doing okay. Once we get Gwendolyn, though, I think things are going to change quite a bit. I think we're going to have a much easier time. Luck. How much is luck a factor? I mean, I gotta say probably a decent amount. The problem is Druids have a shotgun blast-like effect. And look at that, yellow balloon snuck through, and now we have a blue balloon on the bottom. Does that mean we're just going to get lucky here and randomly end up killing it one of these times? Because we have continues, we have the option to do that. If we didn't have that, that would be slightly different. Oh, look at that, I got blue balloon on the bottom. All right, let's just try something different. Let's try putting this guy on strong instead. See if that's going to change something, make it go our way this time. Ooh, a little bit of luck required there. It took me like 3 tries, though, so clearly not the best start ever, but I'm hoping for a really awesome late game play here. I got really a bunch of really cool ideas to use Gwendolyn in a fun and interesting way today. I think round 15 could probably be like mildly problematic for us as well. So, gotta decide exactly what I want to do here. We could just get lucky again and just have like things start to go down now that we have our hero flowing. But pink balloons, I mean, come on, can we really get that lucky? I kind of want to just like build a Full Metal Jacket, but I probably shouldn't. And the reason why is because I could go for a bouncing bullet later on in this game. Oh, you know what? We got cocktails, bro. Oh, if I only used that earlier, would have totally had it. All right, let's just use a cocktail. We're level 3. This is going to be easy. No problem, man. Whenever you're having any issues, you got Gwendolyn ready to go here. Let's use it a little on the early side today. Melt through them pink balloons, and that's going to win us the game. Nice. All right, next up, I promised you guys that I wanted to go for some things that combine with Gwendy. So Heated Up gives us a power-up to... You know what? Do I want to go for Wizard yet? I'm going to try something different. I probably should even have built this wizard. I think I want to go for my Druid strategy. I've been really liking this thing. It's just solid, like, across the... There's no weaknesses, basically. So I'll buy it around 19, because I do think 19 could kill us, but I think I'm just going to cocktail through 19. We'll buy this Druid of the Jungle for around 20, and that should win us everything, forever, and ever, and ever. More money? $30? Come on, give it to me. Now, please, there it is. All right, beautiful. And now we've got things flowing here. So I'm going to switch from strong to first at this point. The reason why is because I want these thorns to be in the front. So balloons kind of have to walk through them and kind of get popped. Put them on strong. Sure, they will hit the strongest balloon, which is nice. But then you get less melty power, basically. Kind of, sort of, a little bit. So I don't want to say things are going fantastic, but things are definitely changing in our favor. So I'm going to go for a... do I have cam detection yet? I don't have any cam detection yet. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the night vision goggles for now. And I have not decided what kind of sniper I want to go for in addition to this. But... Okay, let's think. We got purple balloons coming up. I don't think we can pop the purples. So I think I'm going to swap my strategy up. Yeah, we got Druid. Oh, yeah, we're fine against purples. Camo purples are like coming out like 45, but that's way, way, way the far distance here. Don't even have to think about it. So let's do it. Wall of Fire, and I'm saving up for a Dragon's Breath, bro. 3565. It's an expensive tower, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. And again, it's all because of... Oh, we don't get to show it here. It's all because of level 5 Gwendy. Increased popping power, 10% improved attack speed, and radius for Ring of Fire, Signal Flare, and Dragon's Breath. So those are two-ish things that I kind of want to focus on here. I don't care too much about that Mortar, but the Dragon's Breath and the Attack Shooters, the Ring of Fires, absolutely delicious, delicious towers, and I feel like I have to use them, right? Oh my god, look at this, round 28. Barely hanging on, but we do it. And it's all because I didn't buy Hard Thorns for this guy. He couldn't hit the leads directly. We kind of had to wait for that. This guy also couldn't pop leads directly. That's why it seemed like it was so terrible. Anyways, I feel pretty comfy here for a little while. I think we're going to save up for Dragon's Breath without any issues, but I'll let you guys know if we run into something cray-cray. Okay, we're on round 35, and we can already afford our Dragon's Breath. But let's make sure we just kind of be safe here while we're getting that Dragon's Breath and cocktail it up, and we're good. So this guy's got camo detection. He's got a ton of popping power. He's pretty good against the Moabs. We're boosted with our attack range and our attack speed because of Gwendolyn. There's really nothing wrong with this guy at all. And I think that I'm going to kind of make him stronger. I think I want to alchemize him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw an Alch kind of far away. All right, I just want him to Alch the Wizard. I want to save my room just in case I want to build something else over here. And if I need to, I can build another Alch or do something else. But for now, Berserker Brew. And we've got a boosted Dragon's Breath Wizard. This guy's gotta basically take me through the Moab. If not, maybe we'll like upgrade a sniper or get a low-level attack shooter or something. But I honestly believe he will do it with a Gwendolyn cocktail play combo. All right, here's the Moab. So we got the cocktail up over here. I have the money necessary for Stronger Stim. You know what? Screw it. Let's go Stronger Stim as well. Why not? Let's throw the cocktail down a little early here, and let's see if we're going to melt. We do! Moab gets taken down on the first try. So even though we had a rough, like, first 20-ish rounds, after we got Dragon's Breath, nothing has even gotten close to seeing through. Even the Moab, which I shouldn't say didn't get close to taking through, because he got back here. But it's a Moab. You don't expect to pop that thing very quickly, right? And camo balloons are going down as well. So now what do we do with this newfound delicious stack of money we got over here, man? I mean, we're going to Scrooge McDuck it, just swim through the gold coins and, you know, wipe our butts with $100 bills, throw it in the toilet and flush them down and just let them go down the drain. Or do we clean $100 bills after that? Just like, maybe we could wipe them with $100 bills just to... Oh no! Camo purples! I told you guys we don't have to worry about those, but evidently we do! Alright, what do we do about that? I have decided I'm going to go for a Necromancer Unpopped Army. I just really like this tower in general, and I feel like he's kind of like a Spike Factory on steroids, almost. Like, as long as we're popping balloons in this general range, which we are going to be popping balloons all day here in this general range, he's going to be creating a lot of extra balloons for us, just getting a lot of extra popping power. In fact, you can already see he's already got over 1,000 pops. I mean, compared to some of my other towers here, it's actually a lot. That's actually a lot. I mean, Gwendolyn's got 600. He's already at 1,500. What the heck? Gwendolyn, what are you doing here at this point, man? It looks like you're garbage or something like that. But no, she's doing her job. She's powering up the towers that I need powered up. So I'm going to be a little bit fancy here. I'm going to go for a village in right about Shnya. I want to get it as high as I possibly can, because I'm hoping to power this guy up, but if I don't, it doesn't matter that much. We go for Jungle Drums. We get him. We did. We got him. Nice. And that's everybody in range here except for the Elk. And I'm also just going to do it. I'm going to go for the cam detection, so I don't have to worry about it at all. Everybody else that I build in this range will have that cam detection. Now, at this point in the game, though, things get tricky. All right. We've got to decide if we want to go for something big, something medium-sized, something small. Do we want to keep on flowing with the kind of current Gwendy setup we got over here? Do we want to go for some really awesome Ring of Fire plays? Possibly even going cray-cray here with an Inferno Ring? Could we possibly get an Inferno Ring in a really cool, awesome spot like right here and just pop everything that gets close to us? That sounds like a really cool idea, Chris. It sounds like a really mega awesome cool idea, and I am leaning towards maybe we should do that. That sounds awesome. All right. Hopefully this is a good enough position here. I'd like to hit the balloons up in here once we get the extra range, which I am going to go for, by the way. We're going to go Ring of Fire, we're going to go longer range, we're going to go super range. Doesn't look like we're quite there yet, but we've got the primary training and the primary mentoring here, which will give us that extra boost here. And I can also alchemize them here if I need any extra range. But at this point, I feel very good. This guy's going to pop the Moab layer. This guy is going to pop a lot of the balloons. Of course, we got a couple other guys here to sort of like support us to make sure nothing's going to sneak through. Anyways, I feel pretty comfy. So you guys probably 60 or 63 next time we have any like decent issues coming on. Indeed, surprisingly, round 60 actually did end up killing us. I kind of wasn't expecting it. I thought we might have been able to handle it. But it's clear. Without any micro, we die. We die! So we're going to use our cocktail here and hope that's just enough. Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay. One quick cocktail. But now we got 63 coming up. And I'll be straight with you guys. I have a strong feeling we're going to struggle against round 63. Also, purple popping power. This is kind of good that we got another random wizard kind of working for us over here. It's got $20,000 saved up. I don't know. I'd really like to get an Inferno Ring, but I don't think we're going to save it up right now. So we're going to have to decide what kind of weird towers or upgrades we want to go for here to make sure that we're going to... This is kind of a weird one that not a lot of people would build at this point, but I'm kind of feeling it. I want to go for a top path Operation Darkstorm. I think it's going to be just enough Moab popping power for us, and just enough blue popping power for us to help us out for the XP rounds. It's kind of random. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to go Sky Shredder today, but it does have the ability to be in range of this camo detecting thingamajig, so I'm also going to go Sharper Darts here. And you can tell it's helping out against the mobs quite a bit. It's kind of my major weakness for 62 at least, and for a lot of the random rounds we're going to be coming up with here. But 63! Oh boy. Are we going to be able to melt these? Oh yeah, Ring of Fire, man. Melt City. Alright, so actually not a big deal. What we do is we use one cocktail for the first round. We use one Keg Blast for the second round, and Gwendolyn's so good. We use one more cocktail for that last round, and that'll get us right through it. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful! I'm not saying I'm expecting the 60s to be super duper easy, but at this point, I don't see us losing to anything. So I'll show you guys around 65. I like to skip the late 60s and the early 70s. They always just bore the crap out of me. I rarely ever lose to them. I know that as you get to harder and more difficult maps, they become more difficult because the Moabs are spaced out in different and weird ways. But generally speaking, they're usually not too horrific. So, I like to skip them. But 65 is a weird one because it's 2 PFPs kind of quick, and that can actually be a kind of decent issue, but not today. Hot diggity dumpster fire. This is where things get interesting. This is the part of the game where you're like, I got a lot of money. I could buy a lot of things with that, but you're like, oh, but wait, this upgrade that I really want is just out of reach. So can we survive the tough rounds of the game? Round 75, round 76, round 77, round 78, and still get an Inferno Ring in time without spending too much money. Alright, without spending too much money. That's the key here. Because we can spend any amount of money we want, and we can beat round 75, we can beat round 76, but then we're setting ourselves up for failure by never actually achieving what we wanted to achieve in the first place. So, we're going to start off with just some minor micro and see if that is going to save the day. If not, I will have to build something. I don't know what I want to build just yet. I've not fully officially decided at all yet, to be completely honest. Here we go. We got a cocktail here for BFE and Moabs. We've got reinforced Moabs, kind of double it up over here. And they're going to sneak through, I think. Oh, yeah, 2 of them snuck through. What the heck? I kind of like this idea. We already get the power report. We're going to go for a Summon Phoenix. All right, it's not setting ourselves up that far. We're using the base powers that we're already getting. We get a ton of extra Moab popping power here, especially if we leave him on strong, because he's going to specifically aim the strongest balloons in the game. We can move him to first if we want to, if we want him to aim the front balloons, which is a thing that we probably want to do in a lot of situations. And it is helping out a lot here. And the ability comes back pretty quickly. It lasts about 50% of the time that it's there. And then, obviously, the cooldown's reasonably short, so you get to use it again. And round 75 goes down. Round 76, we can Keg Blast right through that puppy. And we're again about $20,000 away for Inferno Ring. So we beat the 2 tough rounds that I was really, really worried about, but we still got a couple more pretty oddly difficult ones coming up in here. We're going to Inferno Ring again. We're going to make sure, again, he's on strong, I think, is the best thing for us. We want to pop through those big layers here, so these small layers can be popped by an Inferno Ring and with Gwendy and all that stuff. All right, looks good. 77 goes down. 79 is going to give us a ton of money. I don't think I'm going to get the Inferno Ring before round 80, but if we survive these 2 rounds here, round 81, as soon as that pops up, it's basically GG, bro. We get Inferno Ring. 78 here, we got a big Keg Blast with these camo balloons. Again, that melts them pretty quick. I got my village and everything set up too here, so it took everybody to take it down, don't get me wrong, but we managed it. For round 79, I'm actually a little bit afraid. Mostly because I think we're going to need to use 2 Phoenixes here. I think we need something to pop the BFB layers, and I think we're going to need something to pop the reinforced BFB coming out later on. And then, upsettingly, that is going to hurt us for round 80 here if we don't get another Phoenix right away with that thing. Ooh, we're getting a lot of money here, though. We're actually very close to the Inferno Ring. $5,000 away. That is nice to see. 2 more BFBs, though. A little bit tough here. We're going to use a Gwendolyn ability. That's doing okay. All right, one last one. BFB. And no! What? Tried to change up my timings just a little bit. But the strong issue, yeah, the targeting issue is still a problem. Thing is, I know I can survive just by spending a tiny bit more money, but again, it just sets ourselves up for just a few more rounds of non-existence here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something very simple. I'm going to build 1 glue gunner up to Moab glue, put them on strong, try to slow down these guys a little bit, and I'm also going to move this guy to first, and we're going to try to kill this reinforced BFB first, and see if that is going to magically be the answer for us. All right, here's the Phoenix. Put them on first. All right, here we go. I'm still going to use this cocktail, and we melt it. All right, so a small amount of money here does help us out, and this does save us for Oh My Gods as well. And don't forget, the biggest, baddest balloon rounds in the game always can be helped out with Moab Blues. This is not a waste of money by any means. Good news is I think if we beat round 81, we're probably right where we need to be. The bad news is I need 2 Phoenixes here, I think, to pop this Oh My God. This is a big one. This is a very, very big one. All right. It's kind of going down a little bit too quick, actually. I'm not even going to get my Phoenix back in time. Here's a quick cocktail. Here's a quick Phoenix. And that is enough to survive. All right, $7,000, my friends. It's all we need for an Inferno Ring. And I really believe this will solve every issue that we ever have, ever. I don't see us losing once we get an Inferno Ring. Like, what would kill us? Oh, no! We're still struggle-lugging. This is not good. And we got a troublesome play here, but we got the Phoenix activated. And it looks like it's going to be a close one, but I think we can manage this. I think. Definitely saving the day here with our unpopped army at this point. And we just need to pop a few more balloons, and the Inferno Ring is ours. We will get a Phoenix here. I believe this is going to happen on round 82, man. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, so don't forget, Inferno Ring is obviously going to give us a ton of extra range. It's going to give us a ton of extra balloon popping power. But the main thing not to forget about is the Meteor. All right, the Meteor shoots out a giant Meteor flame ball here, and you can aim it to make sure you hit certain types of balloons, specifically if you want to hit the strong balloons or whatever. And we're kind of like, I don't even know what the heck's going on there, but I don't know how the heck we lost. What the heck just happened? Inferno Ring, what are you doing today? Did you forget how to shoot fireballs, or what happened? What happened? I don't know, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Why would we lose on round 82 with Inferno Ring? That makes no sense, like at all. Come on. All right, I think it was broken or something, because look at this. Now we're melting everything. Yeah, he like wasn't hitting for some reason. I'm pretty confident that he was not hitting for some reason. And now we are. So anyways, we're going to power this guy up a little bit. You know, we haven't elked anybody yet. Let's make sure we elk him. Don't forget, I do have the primary mentoring already, so that's going to give us this huge mungo range here. I can also overclock him if I'm really feeling it. That's about it. I don't know what else. Gwendolyn doesn't really power them up anymore. We can heat them up a little bit, but it's already... Oh, wait, we do! Increased attack speed, 20% improved attack speed, and raise for Ring of Fire, Signal Flare, and Dragon's Breath. Ooh. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this out. I'm just going to wait until we officially die. Okay? I'm not going to build anything. All right, again, I have the power of continues. It helps you by saying I don't have to build random little towers here and there, just kind of like, oh, maybe this will help out a little bit. I get to wait until I find an issue, and then I build something to fix that issue. And you try to plan ahead a little bit just to say, well, I need to fix this issue and think about the next round, or the next 2 rounds, or 5 or 10. But it does really help you kind of learn the game a little bit, just play with continues and decide what is going to work for you. DDTs! I'm gonna build nothing and just see what happens. I'm not going to use any abilities. I just want to see if the meteors are going to hit right. They do. They hit proper, and they're all over the place too. That's very cool. I haven't overclocked yet either, but I strongly believe that I probably will end up overclocking at the end of the game, possibly just to save me on like round 98 or something. It does increase the attack speed of obviously like the flame around us, but the balls too. Can increase the speed of the balls. All right. And that, I mean, it's not like a tennis swing where we're trying to get 200 miles per hour or anything like that. We're trying to like get 16 serves to happen all within a minute or so. That's what we're trying to do right now. Play tennis in the most extreme way possible with our balls. All right, so Gwen just reached level 20. Don't forget that a few levels ago we got our boost here, but 93 DDTs are an issue. That was kind of unexpected, considering we kind of demolished round 90 so easily. So I think to fix this, all we need to do is use our ability. We're just going to go for a quick Phoenix here. I believe that'll save the day, hopefully. Yes, it does. But you can see Infernal Ring is not all powerful. Okay, it's fair enough. It shouldn't be all powerful. I've got $31,000 saved up at this point, though. For some reason, I don't think 95 is going to be an issue, because I think that the problem was the BFBs were sort of absorbing the meteors for some reason. So I'm just going to kind of go with the flow here and just see if 95 will be an issue or not. Because right now I've got $37,000, and ideally, honestly, Sky Shredder is probably the answer. All right, it'll stop all DDTs forever. Be great against the balloons. Got infinite range. Good against the bad. And it's already built, so I don't have to build anything else, which is awesome. All right, here we go. We're going to go for a Phoenix kind of early. No, we're not. We're not going to do that. That's terrible. All right, I just added one thing. I added a quick Spike Storm here. I don't even know if this is going to be the right answer for us. I like Spike Storms when I just want to spend $5,000, $10,000 just to like get something flowing in here. We're going to Keg Blast here. DDTs are still kind of getting pretty far, though. And we could end up losing still, but we survive. That, again, keeps the option open of Sky Shredder or a high-level 5th-tier tower here. Just kind of keeps us in the game. And this is also going to help us out against pretty much everything. DDTs, bads, whatever. So it's pretty good. Let's still use our abilities, though. At this point in the game, there's no real reason why I should be saving them. These are tough rounds. These are really, really, really tough rounds. So just use them up. Don't feel bad about it. Okay, Zermagurds. Dude. No issues there at all. And we're going to get Sky Shredder on round 97. Maybe the beginning of round 98. We'll see. Again, abilities. Nothing wrong with them. Use them. Don't feel bad about it. Just use them. All right. Oh my god, get deleted. So deleted. Like, unbelievably deleted. All right, if we lose with the Sky Shredder, I'm honestly going to be mad. Just going to be straight with you guys. I'm going to be mad if we get a Sky Shredder and we lose, because this is just such a good team, you know? Here we go. Sky Shredder is up. Yeah, I know he's kind of late in the round here, but I'm going to throw this cocktail right about Schnya. I actually don't have a lot of abilities here for round 99 ready to go, but it's a Sky Shredder, right? It's a Sky Shredder. How could we possibly? With a Sky Shredder. All right, so we're going to get this up at least, and we're probably going to also get our Phoenix ready to go. Yeah! No! You got to be kidding me, man. With a freaking Sky Shredder? How is that possible? How is that possible? All right, we're going to use this again. I'm just going to see if I can get lucky this time. I don't even know which side killed us. Okay. All right. So we learned a lot. We learned that this strategy obviously is not going to beat Chimps mode. Okay, that's the first answer here. Infernal Ring, probably not the best tower ever here. I mean, with Gwendolyn, it's kind of cool to get, but it's not really the best or anything. Bad Balloon, still kind of problematic here. Also, with Sky Shredder, I don't regret him completely, but I don't think he was the right choice. I think I was much, much, much better off by going with just more support towers. Overclocking my Infernal Ring, getting some slowdowns like Ice Towers, just slow them down, getting maybe a Sabo or something like that. Just some random abilities, kind of like slow down the game, kind of keep things on the screen. Let my Infernal Ring actually do the damage over time. But that's it. We officially beat it. We beat Mesa on Himps, and that feels accomplishing, right? If you guys enjoyed this weird, wonderful video, make sure you press that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe, and of course, have a super duper fiery day.